confidentiality of the records. Integrity means validity of records, means the thing you are sharing, the matter or the data you are sharing is valid, the data is secure, or the data is confidential, means only the private parties know the data or not. This also give you the payments and the rules regarding any appropriate matters. These signatures are to be authenticated by certifying authorities, means CAs. Your digital signature are authenticated by the CA appointed under this act. These authority would inter alia have the license to issue digital signature certificates, means government also validates some CAs under this act who can authenticate or giving license to your signatures. So, these signatures can be licensed by issuing digital signature certificates to the person. It means before making your digital signatures or sending your digital signature to your soft documents, you have to get the license from the CA, that is the certifying authorities which are appointed under this act, so that your digital signatures first can be authorized. The applicant must have the private key that can create a digital signature, means the person who is creating the digital signature must have their private key. This private key and the public key listed on the DSC, DSC means digital signature certificate, must form the functioning key pair. Once the subscriber has accepted the DSC, that is digital signature certificate, he shall generate the key pair by applying the security procedure. Every subscriber is under an obligation to exercise reasonable care and caution to retain the control of the private key corresponding to the public key listed in his digital signature certificate. The subscriber must take care all the precaution not to disclose the private key to the third party, means he should also taken care that key should not be disclosed to the third party. If however the private key is compromised, means if it is disclosing to the third party, he must communicating the same to the certifying authority without any delay, or he can create any other signatures on behalf of you and can make use of that signatures for the wrong purposes. Now, dispatch and acknowledgement of electronic record. This act also give you the procedure how to dispatch and acknowledge the electronic record. First is all electronic records sent by originator, his agent, or an information system programmed by or on his behalf are attributable to him, means that information should be belong to the person who is sending the message. Where the originator means who is writing the code. Where the originator has not agreed with the addressee, addressee means what? Sender, receiver, who is going to receive the message. Where the originator has not agreed with the addressee that the acknowledgement of receipt of electronics data shall be given in a manner, the acknowledgement may be given by. Means if A want to communicate with B, B should have given the acknowledgement that I am receiving the message, yeah, I had received the message. Any communication by the addressee, automated or otherwise, can be done. Any conduct of addressee sufficient to indicate to the originator that the electronic record has been received. Where the originator had stipulated that it shall be binding only on receipt of an acknowledgement, then unless acknowledgement has been received, it shall mean that the electronic data was never sent. Where no such stipulation has made, if the stipulation has not made, then the originator may give a notice to the addressee stating that no such acknowledgement has been received and specifying a time by which the acknowledgement must be received by him. If still no acknowledgement is received, he may, after giving notice to the addressee, treat the electronic data as never sent. Unless otherwise agreed to, the dispatch of electronic record occur when it enter a computer resource outside the control of the originator. What should be done? The one is originator, who is trying to send the message, and the other is addressee, to whom the message is being sent. If they are not committed that the message should be transmitted or not, then the addressee can send him the, first of all, can ask him to send me the acknowledgement. If he is not sending the acknowledgement, then he can take any legal action against the originator, that why he is not sending the electronic record. Then unless otherwise, if they agreed, the time of a receipt of electronic record shall be determined as follows. If addressee has designated a computer resource by the purpose of receiving electronic records, then the receipt should occur at a time when the electronic record enter the designated computer resources. If the electronic is not sent to the resource that is not designated, the receipt occurs when it is retrieved by the addressee. Now this law also pay the penalties for the damage to the computer or computer systems. Damage means destroy, alter, delete, add, modify or rearrange any computer resource by any mean. Tampering with computer source documents. Whoever knowingly or intentionally conceals, destroy or alter or cause any other to do same way computer source code used by the computer, computer program, computer system or computer network shall be punishable with imprisonment up to 3 years or with the fine up to 2 lakhs or both. Whoever commit hacking of the computer system shall be punished with the imprisonment of to the 3 years and fine up to the 2 lakhs. Penalty, whoever publishing or transmitting the cause to the published by matter which is obscene shall be punished for first conviction with the imprisonment up to the 5 years and fine up to the 1 lakh, or if the second and the subsequent conviction is done, then the imprisonment is upped to the 10 years and fine is raised to the 2 lakhs. The government also notify that the certain computer system or network as being protected system, the unauthorized access to which may be punishable with the imprisonment of the 10 years in addition to the fine. Whoever makes a misrepresentation misrepresentation is also a crime, or suppresses any material facts from the controller of certifying authorities. If someone hiding the facts from certifying authority, it is also a crime. And whoever commits breach of confidentiality and the privacy having access to the electronic data under the act shall be punished with the imprisonment and the fine of the 1 lakh or both. Penalties have also been prescribed for publishing false digital signature certificates or for the search of certificates for fraud and the unlaw purposes. Now what are the judges do? What are their judgment on the judgment or compensation can be done if the crime happened to the computers? This Act provides the following. The damage by the way of compensation not exceeding rupees 10 millions may be imposed on unauthorized access, unauthorized downloading or copying of data, introduction of computer viruses, uncommitment, disruption of system, denial of service or tampering. Means the government said the penalty should not exceed to 10 millions of if someone doing such acts like frauds to your computer. The computer contamination means this it is a set of computer instruction designed to modify, destroy records, transmitting data or programs residing within your computer or computer system or on your network. By, by any means or unstop the normal operation of a computer system or computer network. This also lead to a crime or cyber crime. Computer database means a representation of information, knowledge, facts, concepts or instructions in a text, image, audio, video are prepared or being produced by a computer system or a computer network and are intended for use in a computer or in a computer network. Computer virus is a computer instructions, information, data, program that destroy or damages your computer. So, if someone giving you the viruses or making your computer prone to the viruses, it can this act said that it is also a crime and can be given any punishment. This act also provide that no penalty imposed under the act shall prevented imposition of any other punishment attacker under any other law for the time being in force. Now, the offences outside the India, the provision of the act shall also apply to the offences or contraventions outside India. If such offences or contraventions involve a computer or computer system or a computer network located inside the India. If network is inside, maybe the person outside, but he is also is liable to be punished. Now, this is the one cyber regulation appellate tribunal which says that this CRAT says that is to be set up by the appeals the order of any adjudication officer is it consists of one person, only one presiding officer. No appeal shall lie from an order to made by an adjudication officer with the consent of the parties. Every appeal must be filed within a period of 45 days from the date on which the person aggrieved receive a copy of the order made by the adjudication officer. As per the act, a provision has been made to appeal from the decision of the CRAT to the High Court within 60 days from the date of communication of the order or decision of this CRAT. Now, the power of policies to search, arrest, etc. A police officer not below the rank of deputy superintendent of police or any other officer authorized by central government has the power to enter any public place and arrest any person without a warrant if he believes that a cyber crime has been or in about to be committed. A public place include public conveyance, any hotel, any shop, any place intended for use by accessible to the public. Now, some rules are also meant for the network service provider. Network service provider shall not be liable under this act or any third party information or data made available if they prove that the offences or contraventions was committed without their knowledge or that they had exercised all due diligence to prevent such offences. The network service provider means an intermediary because they are not doing the harm, but they are used by the intruders or unauthorized person to do the harm. The third party information means the third party who is actually making the harm to the system. In the same way, the offense can be undertaken by the companies for their knowledge, for their profit. Now, the last is what is cyber ethics? Cyber ethics are the analysis of the nature and social impact of the computer technology. These are the corresponding formulation and justification of the policies for the ethical use of such technology, means what ethics said to do or not to do. In the last, I would like to say, don't be a cyber bully. Don't use copyright information as your own. Don't share personal information too easily. Don't lie. Don't use internet for research and information. do shop, bank and pay bill online, but without harming or intruding any other. Thank you very much.